The first calendar was invented by ancient civilizations. The exact origins of the earliest calendar systems are not known, as they were developed independently in different parts of the world. One of the earliest known calendars is the Sumerian calendar, which was used in ancient Mesopotamia around 2000 BCE. The Egyptians also developed their own calendar system around the same time, known as the Egyptian calendar. It is worth noting that calendars have evolved over time and have been refined by various cultures and civilizations throughout history. The concept of a calendar has been developed and refined by various civilizations throughout history, making it difficult to attribute its invention to a single individual. The earliest recorded calendar systems were created by ancient civilizations such as the Sumerians and Egyptians. If you are referring to a particular calendar system that is widely recognized and used today, the Gregorian calendar is named after Pope Gregory XIII, who introduced it in 1582. The Gregorian calendar is a modification of the Julian calendar, which itself was a refinement of the Roman calendar. It's important to note that while Pope Gregory XIII played a significant role in reforming the calendar, he is not considered the father of the calendar in the broader sense, as calendar systems predate his contributions. The term calendar itself is widely used as the general name for systems that organize and measure time. Different regions and cultures have developed their own calendars with specific names, such as the Gregorian calendar, Islamic calendar, Chinese calendar, or Hindu calendar. So there isn't a single real name for the calendar, as it varies depending on the specific system being referred to. Each calendar has its own unique features, cultural significance, and names associated with it. According to research, the oldest calendar is believed to be the Sumerian calendar, which originated in ancient Mesopotamia, which is now modern-day Iraq. Year 1 is believed to have started in the Roman calendar, which was created by the Roman king Numa Pompilius in 753 BC. The calendar with 365 days is believed to have been invented by the Egyptian astronomer Sosigenes of Alexandria in 46 BC. Our lives run on Roman time. Birthdays and public holidays are regulated by Pope Gregory VIII Gregorian's calendar, which is itself a modification of Julius Caesar, as calendar introduced in 45 BC. The first known system of naming the months is believed to have originated with the ancient Babylonians, who named the months after their gods and rulers. February has 28 days because it was originally the last month of the Roman calendar, which had only 10 months. When January and February were added, February was given 28 days to make the calendar year 365 days long. There is another belief that Romans believed that even numbers are unlucky, and that is why each month had either 29 or 31 days. But to reach 355 days, one month had to be even, and thus February was selected to be the month with 28 days. In 1582, Pope Gregory XIII issued a papal bull that introduced the Gregorian calendar, which is the most widely used calendar today. The Gregorian calendar made several changes to the existing calendar, including the introduction of leap years and the adjustment of the date of Easter. The ancient Babylonians are believed to have been the first to mention days in a calendar system. They divided the month into 7-day weeks and named the days after their gods and rulers. The Gregorian calendar, which is the most widely used calendar today, was invented by Pope Gregory XIII in 1582. The Gregorian calendar continues the pre-existing system of leap year to realign the calendar with the sun. But no century year is a leap year, it is exactly divisible by 400. The calendar is famous because it is a system of organizing time that has been used for centuries. It is used to keep track of days, weeks, months, and years, and it is used to plan events and activities. It is essential for the study of chronology, which reckons time by regular division or periods. These ancient people could tell when winter was approaching by when the days would grow longer or shorter. They would know when to plant crops, when to look for particular animals, when their animals were likely to give birth, and when to give thanks goods. Ethiopia, the country that follows a 13-month calendars and is 7 years behind the rest of the world. All human societies have developed ways to determine the length of the year. when the year should begin, and how to divide the year into manageable units of time, such as months, weeks, and days. Many systems for doing this calendars have been adopted throughout history. About 40 remain in use today. The word is derived from the Latin calendarium, meaning interest register or account book itself, a derivation from calendar cor calendae, the first day of the month in the Roman Republican calendar, the day on which future market days, feasts, and other occasions were proclaimed. There are some famous calendar: 1 Julian calendar, 2 Roman calendar, 3 Hebrew calendar, 4 Islamic calendar, 5 lunar calendar, 6 solar calendar. In 2024, you can reuse the calendar from 1996. That is because 2024 and 1996 are identical. Both years began on Monday and are leap years featuring 366 days.